Hey y'all, what's good? What's good? What's good? I hope you guys are doing well and taking care of yourselves and all of that good stuff and whatever and what's not. Right? So, I want to welcome Spirit in and get you guys your download messages for the day. Holy Spirit, a pure divine white light of the Most High God, I call you into this message. I ask that you grant me the ability to deliver clear and concise messages to the listener as you see fit. We thank you for all that you are, all that you have been, and all that you will continue to be. Amen. Okay. So there's something significant about a lotus flower and also a sunflower. So, it could just be something that resonates with you. Could even be your, birth, I want to say birth flower, but I don't know if that's what it's called. But it's basically like, how we all have certain things that kind of align with our birthday or our birth month. So example, like the different gems like different gems that go in accordance with your birth month, or flowers, birds, certain colors or whatever. I don't know, something along the lines of that. Even those things could be significant for someone as well. Like maybe that's something you're looking into, or maybe you just recently purchased like your some jewelry with the color of your birthday month. That represents your birthday month or something like that. Also getting something significant about pearls as well. Okay, so you could wear pearls. You could just have some type of connection with pearls. You could also be I don't know if I'm getting a Cancer, but you could be a Cancer, or something in this message could relate to a Cancer. Someone could have just recently defeated Cancer as well. I'm kind of getting something like that. And more specifically, what's coming to me is like ovarian cancer, or something dealing with feminine body parts, or even if you are a masculine, it could be like, your prostate or something like that. Okay. So shout out to you for that, because listen, that's a huge deal. Okay. Man, I ain't gonna speak a whole lot on it, but if you resonate with it, then I'm so grateful just for your circumstances and that you are able to overcome that challenge. Okay. What else was going on? The number 3 could be significant as well. The number March. Oh, another thing I meant to speak to, but other downloads were coming in, so I left it out. But you could also be, I think it's AKA, or AKA is the ones that are associated with pearls, if I'm not mistaken. So someone could be an AKA. Someone could have just recently joined that sorority, or maybe those letters are significant for someone. That could be someone's initials, or I don't know. There's something there about that. Okay. Okay, hold on, y'all. Give me a second, because I'm trying to remember these dang on messages. There's something about things like being a little easier for you. Now obviously this is going to differ for each person, but there's something about doors being open for you. So I feel like if you are working on anything, or about to, just whatever, if you're starting something, if you're heading somewhere, or it could be literal. Okay, so you can be about to walk in a door, and someone's going to open the door for you in a way that you don't even have to touch the door. So that could apply, like I say, to many things. And so what I'm just getting is that whatever it is you're headed towards or working towards, like it's gonna be like smooth sailing for you, easy going. Like the door is already open, basically. Or even if it's not already, it's not already open and you're feeling like it's shut. It's like as soon as you approach it, it's gonna open. Someone's opening it for you. Someone's making something easier for you. Yeah, and it doesn't even have to be, like I say, a literal thing. It could even be like from a spiritual standpoint, but it's just like whatever you're working on or working towards or headed towards, as long as you make your way towards it, or as long as you start working on it, or as long as you know what I'm saying, it's like Spirit is going to assist you with the rest, or make it easier on you, or I don't know, like they just open the door for you. I mean, that's just really what it is. It's just something very significant about open doors. Now, it also could be like you needing to like open your windows and your doors and let like some fresh air in. Also, I'm getting something about like getting some type of someone could need to change their what is that thing called, y'all? Your filter. It's something about like a ventilation system or something like that. But also just get like some ventilation going through your home. So whether you need to get like a humidifier or a purifier, air purifier, open your windows, let some wind through, get some plants that are specific to that purify your air. Okay, I can't think right now off the top of my head. I want to say it's like a spider plant that could be one of them that helps purify your air. But you can look that up, and if that resonates, then it resonates. Maybe you already have that. Maybe you just purchased that. I don't know. But yeah, something about that too. Someone could be doing like some yard work, or there could be some type of, not renovations, but like landscape work going on. Maybe you just hired landscaping. Maybe you own a landscaping business. Okay. Or someone that you're dealing with or thinking about at the time of this message, or just got through communicating with, that is something that they do, or there's something significant about that. Like maybe you literally just got off the phone with the lawn care people because you scheduling them to come out on the weekend and service your lawn. You know what I'm saying? It could be something like that. Also, the color pink, lavender, and purple are significant for someone. Okay. There's also something about like really getting in your creative mode, getting in your creative bag. Things are changing vastly, like very quickly. We will begin to see it. We will begin to experience it. We will begin to feel it as a whole, as a collective, right? So in that, it's time to start working with other people, start teaming up, start helping others, actually asking others for assistance. If you're someone who, kind of like me, I have been having to work on that, you know, because I've just been used to figuring things out for myself, and you know, but it's like also just, you know, from past trauma of like being let down by people that, you know, I kind of expected to assist me in certain situations. So that's something that I personally had to work on, with just being able to like speak up and ask for help, right, when I need it. And so that could be something that you resonate with as well. But it's just something about, as a whole, it's like it's time for us to find new ways to do new things, whether that's to actually bring in income, but outside of just that part of it, it's just like just new hobbies, just new things that spark something in us, more so, like I said, the creative side of who we are, because as we are one with the Creator, that is what we are here to do. We are here to love one another, support one another, and to share our creative minds, to share our creative ways of being, to share our things that we create. So yeah, something there about that. Okay, so maybe you have like recently been doing that, or just been thinking about it and you haven't executed just yet, because maybe you know, you could be an overthinker, and you could be like, well, I want to do this, but I need this, and that. I am being guided to tell someone you already have everything that you need. And for those of you who feel like it's something that's tangible or physical, like, I don't know, I'm being guided back to the whole open door message, and the message of like, as you pursue whatever it is, it's like things will come to you or become easier for you. So an example of that could be like, say you want to paint. You've always kind of felt the need to like, oh, I kind of want to paint, but you know, I don't really know what I'm doing, and just whatever your thoughts are when it comes to that. So you've never executed, right? It's like Spirit's just basically on some, okay, so set your mind to the fact that, you know what, I'm gonna paint. And then set your mind to, okay, what do I already have that can help me with this process of painting? Do I have some construction paper, or just some paper, or just even starting to work with whatever you have, right? And then it's like this feel or something there where next thing you know, you look up and maybe one of your Facebook friends or just a neighbor or a cousin or whoever just randomly decides like, oh, hey, I have this paint kit that, you know, I don't know, there was a buy one get one free, and I just want to bless somebody else and give them this paint kit. So if you like to paint, hey, you know, send me an inbox and you can have this no cost to you. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of thing. And I mean, you know, it's just a random scenario, but y'all catch the drift, okay? But yeah, I don't know, there's something there about that, okay? So basically, stop overthinking everything and just make up your mind about what it is you're going to do, okay? And just begin your process of execution. Because as soon as you literally as soon as you make up your mind, I feel like something's just going to fall in your lap. Like, as soon as you say, you know what, I can do this, then you're going to get a phone call, and it's going to be somebody be like, hey, you know, I remember one time we was talking about such and such, so I was wondering what you think about me helping you with that, or I don't know, y'all, but y'all get what I'm trying to say, okay? And oh wow, see, I love Spirit. I love y'all so much. And so as I'm talking about this, y'all, wow, come on, Spirit, y'all be coming through in the clutch. Wow, okay. So as I'm talking about this, y'all, and I'm driving, I turn on this street, and there's this Sprinter van in somebody's driveway. On the Sprinter van, it says, "The Simple Life, Professional Organizers." Okay? So, first and foremost, things are about to become way more simple for you. Much more simpler, okay? You will be able to have a simple life, you know, and obviously, like I say, if it resonates with you, it resonates with you, and it's your message. Don't force it, you know what I'm saying? Bits and pieces of this message could apply to you, if not the full message, right? But some of y'all, I mean, that could even be something like, maybe you guys have considered starting a business that's similar to that. Maybe you are good with your organizational skills, okay? Like, some of y'all could be lightweight, what people claim to be as OCD, but that's something that you can use to your advantage. There are a lot of people who would really pay for the service of someone who is great with their organizational skills, because life can be hectic. You know, some people literally don't have the time to really try to organize their house in the way that they would like it to be. It's not that they're messy, they literally have 1,000 things going on, and it's like by the time they get to trying to organize something, they're tired. They could have multiple kids, multiple, you know, jobs, or who knows, right? They could be a caregiver. Like, it could be so many things. And even just not that, like, I'm even getting about some people who like may be disabled or elderly. They could use your assistance as well, okay? But I'm definitely being drawn to speak to that as far as the specifics of organizers. But I'm also getting something about, like, Spirit basically saying, like, we're coming in to help you, like, organize your life. So maybe there's just like a lot that you do already, or a lot that you're aiming to do, but you don't necessarily have like a plan. Or even if you have a plan, it's something about like, because it's so much, you're not as easily quick to execute on it. Something like that. Also, someone could be from Mexico. Okay, or there could just be something significant about Mexico. Maybe you just took a trip there, or you're planning a trip there. Okay. Also, someone could live like midtown, like wherever you stay. Like if you stay in an actual city, you could stay like in the midtown area, or you could work in the midtown area, or maybe that's where like a lot of your clients are or will be, or I don't know. There's just something significant about midtown. So maybe that stands out to y'all. I don't know. I'm also getting something about the clinic, or a school, or a church. Okay. So y'all know what that is, okay? The colors blue and yellow could be significant. I feel like I got those colors in another message as well. That makes me think of, isn't that like Golden State Warriors colors? If I'm not mistaken. Someone could be a basketball player. It makes me think of Steph Curry. Someone that could be Steph or Curry, or you could like curry chicken, or you could be preparing curry chicken. I'm also thinking of like Jamaica. I'm also thinking of Mark Curry. Someone could be a comedian. Okay. Also, the colors blue, purple, and green are significant. I don't think they're, yeah, no. Just those colors would be significant. Hold on, y'all. Someone could have, you could have just went to Dunkin' Donuts, or like that's your favorite place. Or you could have just had some coffee. I don't know. Or, and it doesn't even have to be like you went to Dunkin' Donuts to get the coffee, because don't they have it like where you can purchase it in the store and you make it yourself? So that could just be one of your favorite brands of coffee, or like donuts, or whatever. I don't know. Someone could also really like jazz, or you could be going and attending like a jazz concert, or just trying to switch up your vibe. Maybe you generally go out to like the club, and you're just wanting something that's chill and just a little vibe and something different that you don't normally do. Or maybe you're going on a date and this person is going to kind of like basically take you somewhere that you wouldn't generally go, and it could be like somewhere that's like they play jazz, and you'll just really enjoy the vibe. Okay. I'm also getting something about, you could be a feminine, and you are like, you're open to just do your own thing. Like, you don't feel like you have to call a brother, a father, a cousin, your man, a landscaper, or whatever, and like you just get out there and you do your own yard. You plant your flowers, you lay down your mulch, you dig up, old weeds, you pull weeds, you lay down rocks or gravel, like whatever, I don't know. You cut your own grass. Like, it's just something about being a female and just doing something independently yourself. And I don't think it's like from that standpoint of like you can't get anybody else to do it, or you can't pay anybody else to do it, or whatever. I just get like, that's just something you personally enjoy to do. That's like someone's way of like, just being in connection with spirit. Okay. Someone could be like a produce manager at a store. You could work in the produce department, or that could just be literally your favorite department in the store. Like, when you go in the store, you probably don't go anywhere else in the store. You just, it's making me think of that. What is that saying? They say basically, if you want to eat healthy, then don't go in the middle part of the store. Just go in all of the outside, or something like that. Like I don't know how to express it, but basically just take your butt to the produce section. And then that way you're eating healthy for the most part, or something like that. I don't know. But there's something about that coming in. Someone could also like gyros, and I could be saying that wrong. I don't know if it's gyros, whatever. But someone could like those, or could be preparing those. for dinner, or maybe you were trying to think of a dinner idea, and there you go. I don't know, gyros. I'm also getting what's those things called, Philly cheesesteak, or chicken Phillies or something like that. I don't know. Oh Lord. Okay, just saw 444 as well. So listen. Know that whatever you are working on, know that whatever you are doing, know that whoever you are around or are not around, okay? Know that whoever is side-eyeing you, sending you ill will, doing spell work, magic, hating on you, speaking bad on you, telling lies about you, whatever, all of that is null and void, okay? And you can write that down in the comment section. Like, sum it up in your best way you know how, right? All ill will against me is null and void. And I now transmute that into energy that is used for my highest and greatest good, right? Write something like that down in the comment section, or just speak it aloud for yourself, okay? There's something also about like an executive office. Maybe someone's getting a promotion, or you are already like, you own your own executive office, okay? Yeah, there's just something significant about the collective as a whole learning new things. And these things that you're learning, or that we're learning, excuse me, are things that will help us spiritually. It's like whatever you're spiritually guided to at this time, or intuitively guided to at this time to do, this is what like spirit is needing you to do as a part of your purpose in the overall scheme of things. So example, like if you are into poetry and you're guided to start writing down your poetry, or start sharing your poetry online, or if you're guided to do blogging, whatever it is that you're going to start speaking about in your poetry or blogging about, these are things that are going to be helpful for other people. Like, and here's the thing, because I'm getting like, Spirit, help me deliver this properly, please. Because I'm getting like, even if you're someone who you want to create like a gossip blog, right? Now, me personally, I feel like that's not like, how I want to say it, Jesus. I don't know. I'm indifferent about like gossip, right? Because that's just, yeah. But my point is, everybody's different. We all have different purposes here. We all are to function differently as it applies to everything working together for our good, right? So there are individuals on this planet who, yes, you know, have to be the gossip bloggers, or example like the Wendy Williams, because with people like that, certain information gets out that can be helpful to others, right? And by that, I'm not saying like from a standpoint of the gossip itself, where it's like embarrassing for some people and things like that. I'm just speaking solely to the part of the information getting out to others. And by that I mean, so say someone blogs, right, and they tell an update on a story about I don't know, a rapper, and some stuff going on with him and his baby mamas and whatever, okay, and whatever drama and craziness is going on with that, right? But there's someone who will read the story, and because of that story being expressed through you, it's like this person was able to take the information and better themselves, because it was basically like put in front of them for them to do their own shadow work, for them to kind of see themselves, right? So example, I don't know, say like a blog post, such and such has been with their wife for XYZ amount of years, and out of nowhere, you know, it's being said that there's some infidelity, but you know what I'm saying, or there's like an illegitimate child or something like that, right? Whoever ends up like reading your blog story or coming across that information, it's like they're gonna be like, dang, like this could be me, like, yeah, I'm gonna need to chill. You know what I'm saying? So it's like basically you're helping someone prevent that for themselves or avoid that situation for themselves by acknowledging the fact, like, dang, yeah, I am kind of like on the same stuff this person's on, and I'm not trying to get exposed, I'm not trying to get caught up, so I should probably stop doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're basically being the assistant of them to take a moment and like stop and look at themselves. And all of this is just simply from the fact that you chose to step out on a limb and do something that you're interested in, which, like I say, is, you know, just obtaining information about different celebrities or just telling different stories and blogging about it, right? Going back to the poetry, like, you could be someone who is just very, very passionate in how you express things, and when you share this poetry, whether you're at like a for some reason I wanted to say speakeasy, but yeah, when you're at like a open mic night, whether you go to, excuse me, an open mic night, or whether you just simply post these on your social media, or whether you actually create an ebook that's full of your poetry messages, and you just kind of share a little bit on like a live or something like that. It's like whatever you share is going to really touch others. You know what I'm saying? I'm really getting something about healing energy as well. So it's like you could do this poetry as a form of healing for yourself, but it also could be a form of healing for someone else. It also can even inspire someone else to tap into their creative side of themselves and say, you know what, I did used to do poetry. I don't know why I stopped. I should probably get back into poetry because it was very soothing for me. It was very healing for me. Okay? Someone could be considering opening a shoe store, or you could just be going to the shoe shop and getting some new shoes. Okay? I'm also getting something about somebody taking somebody on a shopping spree to get new shoes. And also the number 5 could be significant as well, okay? There's something about a community of individuals who are all the same nationality and race. Well, race. But, yeah, anyway. That could be coming together to work together. You're creating like a safe space or like a circle of support or something like that. Also, New Orleans is significant because I'm getting NOLA. But yeah, so I'm going to leave your messages here. That, yeah, that was kind of a lot. But yeah. So I hope those messages were helpful for you. Okay. Definitely, if they were, let me know down below how they were significant for you personally. If you have any questions, you can definitely look in the description box below for a way to email me. All right. Donations are definitely welcome as well. That information is down below in the description box. There's also a P.O. box that you guys, if you want to send anything, whether it's just a simple handwritten letter to say, hey, this is how one of your messages resonated with me, or just whatever, honey. That information is there as well. Just wanted to make sure that was expressed so that you know it's there. Yeah, and I will be back with another message for you guys soon. All right, love ya. See ya.